Abrams, the Wizard of Wood, and here on a small deck. But it's an issue, and it became an issue, so that's why we're doing it. Can't find anybody to do it because they messed it up. So what happened is, backstory is seal it, use a Cabot product, and they had to seal it again. It was clean. It wasn't clean. It was clean with a pressure washer. You can't use just a pressure washer, especially if you looked at my other videos before. You got to use something to remediate the organic growth, the mold, mildew, algae, and so forth on these things before you just seal over top of it. Put a second coat on, of course didn't clean, so now the mold is in between and underneath the top coat, and it took off within like 30, 60 days or something. And a pressure washer here. Pressure washer, tried to use just the pressure washer again now to strip off the stain. And there's marks, and it's a mess. So anyway, we've put on our stripper, but I want to show you the whole thing as we go here and what you have to do and what it looks like now. So tarped everything up, we put the stripper on. Stripper's actually on here working, and you can see the brighter spots here and over there. That's where they dug in with the pressure washer and they didn't here, and you can see all that mold and mildew that's underneath, and made him sick to his stomach because it turned black. Now if you look here, you'll see the water's kind of beaten up different places, but it's a mess. So what we're going to do here is we put the stripper on. We're going to let it sit for about 20 minutes and then see what happens there. Might have to reapply. I mean, it really doesn't look bad because it's wet now, but we have the stripper on it. But what happens in these situations is somebody does something wrong and somebody else does something else wrong to try to fix it, and it makes it worse. And that's what happened here. So at that point, there's a lack of confidence in not just the person who's doing it or even the homeowner if they did it, but also in the people that are coming out and trying to work on it, which leads to why we do pretty well, is because we're the experts and we can fix any situation. We can fix any of this stuff. If we had to just sand this stuff off, we could. But this comes off with a stripper. It's pretty easy. It's just a matter of getting it done right. So we'll show you some pictures or do another video at the end. You can see what it looks like. But if you ever have a deck where you're just going to do a maintenance application of seal or stain, you still have to clean it with something to remediate the organic growth, whether it's bleach and water, if that's your go-to. This video isn't about what's right, what's wrong, arguments and all that kind of stuff. It's either bleach with soap and water. It's about 4 parts water to bleach and soap. And then we use, you could use hydrogen peroxide, you could use sodium percarbonate. There's plenty of things you use for cleaner. You could even use a light sodium metasilicate mix as well as a cleaner, and that would take care of this kind of stuff. But if you're using just pressure from a pressure washer, it doesn't get rid of the organic growth. It roots in the wood. So when you seal back over top of it, it's just going to continue to grow faster, turn black, and now you can't get to it unless you use a stripper. So now you've made the problem worse. What made it worse here is the pressure washer that came out tried to rip it up with the pressure washer, realized he was doing it wrong. And that's where you see, like I said, the bright spots. Anyway, I'm Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood. We're going to get this fixed. Thanks for watching.